Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name is Kev. It's Wednesday. Therefore, it's Warhammer Wednesday. Not that we do much else. Yeah, there's a couple other things we do, but Warhammer Wednesday, that's what it's all about. Fruit and nuts. Nice. Alright, good to see you all here. Today we're going to be working on these, I'll finish these up. This is a Seraphim from the Sister of the Battle. Then get started on the Repentia. Finally get that finished. Yeah, the chocolate nut mix thing again. It's so good. Anyway, so but first let's just have a quick little chit chat. Let me know how you're doing, what you've been up to, all the great stuff. Do a little roll call as well. So right at the top we got Underhive Hero. How you doing? We've got Ford Captain Bazooka. How you doing? Geonox, welcome in. Hope you're well. I saw everyone in the chat at the moment. We'll welcome more people in. No worries. Is the YouTube chat not coming through? Oh, we'll have to pop that on here then, just so I can see what the folk on YouTube are saying. It's only fair, right? So today's been a very busy day. I actually got some work done, which was good. And I'll change the. Let's get I won't have top chat. I'll have live chat. There we go. So I can see whatever anyone's saying on the YouTubes. So if you have a look here, I reworked this bad boy. So he was looking a bit odd. You know, the pose wasn't quite right. Like that was coming across. This was a bit more stuck to the arm. So I managed to carve enough from the shoulder to be able to have it stick out a little bit more. I managed to cut just above the elbow to rotate the arm out a bit more. So now we can have his staff axe thing go past his legs. And yeah, everything's lined up nice and neat now. There's no holes anywhere. It's all good. It looks decent, you know? So I'm proper proud of that. How cool is that tech marine, eh? So he'll go alongside this chaplain as well. Oh god, it's a bit bright, isn't it? Let's turn down the brightness of that. There we go. So yeah, I kept it simple because most of the extra is going to be in the paint job. So we didn't really need extra stuff, just, you know, a few oaths or moment, little reliquary on the top, and of course is 4 times pimp staff. You know, all together, along with the captain, they're going to look decent, aren't they? So not bad for an aggressor's kit bash kit. Right, got 3 from the command hierarchy, which is awesome. So yeah. Hey Bill, hey Chaz, how you doing? Excuse me. Hope you're well. So yeah, then today we went back to the MMA classes. The kids had well, today they were doing the kickboxing part of it, and they were in a mixed age group, so you know it was adults and kids. And I got to join in this time, and I'll tell you what, it was good fun. I got to spar, you know, like practice with the pads and everything against someone who's actually training professionally in MMA. And the feedback was quite good, so you know that's always promising. But no, it was good. My glutes though, my glutes are absolutely, oh my god, my glutes are, they're gonna be sore tomorrow, let's just say that, because it was all about the horse stance, you know. So at all times you got your knees bent at all times, you got your feet paced out, right? Your knees going outwards, and you gotta, you know, you gotta clench. And then it was all, you know, jab, 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 cross, uppercut. Do that a few times, cross, uppercut, and then it was doing the roundhouse kick without budging. You know, keeping that balance and that, and I had good fun with it actually. So, is that the head you? Yeah, that's the head that you sent me, mate. I thought it looked much better for a chaplain than for a captain. So yeah, thanks for that, man. Glad to hear about sparring. Eye opening, isn't it? It is. It is. And I know for a fact that while, you know, because we're just all practicing technique, but the guy who is training for MMA, he's built up a lot of dense muscle. So even though he's holding back as much as he can, and he's got the control there, his hits still have a lot of weight behind them. So, you know, it was nice to know that I could potentially get to that point. But it was also, you know, like in the back of my mind, I was like, you know, if he just loses focus 1 minute, I'm flat out on the floor. Like, that's it, done. So, in other words, your arse caved in. My arse didn't cave in actually. My arse is it's quite good actually. That was my thinking. Glad you had the same idea. Boom, there we go. So yeah, let's get some painting done, shall we? But let me know what you lot have been up to. Underhype, tell me how the judging went, because you said you couldn't be here last Friday because you were doing like a band judging thing. So there we go. And we'll get started with the painting, shall we? Because that's what you're all here for, isn't it? To listen to me chat absolute nonsense while I paint stuff. Am I right or am I right? Let's have that about there. Let's bring that up a bit more, I think. There we go. Ah, that's better. So what I need to do on this is do the final highlight on the red. Highlight the tap it, like, you know, the oaths. Do grenades. Yeah, do grenades. Do the inside red. And then neaten up. That should be it. Easy peasy. Your half caved outwards with all the. No, my ass is nice and perky now. Fight practice now for the rest of your life. Stronger and more capable. Yeah, I mean that's the idea, isn't it? So and they're gonna help me with the recovery part afterwards, because the aftercare, you know, because as you get older, recovery takes a bit longer. But my shoulder hasn't been very good for a while now. Causes a lot of pain at certain angles, like that, like that. And if I lift anything, so because of that, you know, I have to just be careful of it. Wolfenstein, how you doing? I prefer my guns with bazookas. I've been up to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Hi, by the way. Hello, how you doing? Sneaking in there. Yeah, you're okay. It's all coming on up on screen. That's good. I was worried it wasn't. Let's pop that there. Shrink this down a bit more. Actually, can I put? I'm going to put this over like that. Now I can see the chat a bit better. There we go. So yeah. Hope you're all good, man. Let's get to the saved playlist as well. Let's get some tunes on. Tunage. Alright. It was nice to work our lead sponsor of a local annual band battle. Ah, sweet. That must be fun. 3 bands each Friday, over a month, loads of different styles and genres. It's ace. I mean, it's a free show, isn't it? Basically. Winner gets cash prize and either new guitar or studio time. Nice. Squats, even without weights, will strengthen you. Stronger glutes, more powerful kick, and faster at running. Close combat corner, Kev. Exactly, that's what it's all about. Yeah, no, it was good. It was fun. So yeah, I'm thinking of carrying that on, and we'll see how that goes further along. But yeah, I'm pleased with it. All right. Am I going to use Troll Slayer Orange? Yeah, that'd be enough. I got. Yeah, let's just get bog standard sister for a reference point. Yeah, I didn't go higher than that. All right, it's good to know. Free show for everyone else. They do a final heat with each week's winner. My work pay the prize. I mean, like it's a free show for you, isn't it? Because you get to be the judge. Winner win the chicken dinner for you, mate. Oh, did I wet that too much? Yuck. Is the music even playing? The music isn't even playing. That's very rude. There we go. Right. It's just a tiny bit of a highlight, just makes all the difference, you know? I have to go crazy with it. This brush has got such a nice point on it. There we go. Oh, there's a little twisty bit there. Alright. A little bit down there as well. Can't really hear it. Can you hear it now? Is that okay? Put potato. Potato, potato. I get you. I'm chatting riveting stuff. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Robert, you've been scrapping? Yeah. So today I had a freebie session. It was a mixed group with the kids and adults. And they were covering a bit of kickboxing. It was more about the stance than anything else, and just practicing that. Because the kids they go for various sessions with that gym. They do stunts, they do strengthening and conditioning, wrestling, kickboxing, and then they do like a general MMA style, which is like just bringing in different things from different disciplines. And they get a lot out of it, even though they're little. It's doing them well. So considering the homeschooled now, we get to make that part of their curriculum essentially, along with all the other fun stuff that we get them up. We get them to do, like we get them to do a lot of their maths using actual money, so that they recognize what coins are what, how you add them up, take them away, and all that stuff. Whenever we've done like a RE sesh, we've actually visited locations, so they can actually experience a bit more about that religion and culture from the source. Like it was over a month ago. They were covering Buddhism, so we went to the temple in Neasden, in West London, which is absolutely covered in hand carvings, by the way. It's pretty cool. And they get a bit of a history lesson at the same time. So that one doubled up nicely. Bosh. There we go. That's the red bit finished. Got his ass kicked by a kickboxing kid. Sure, yeah. Put them on there a while ago. It's amazing there. Yeah, it's the level of detail and craftsmanship is it's really inspiring. Right, so it was corn red. So what do I do for the highlight on that? What did I do? I think it was a little bit of Screaming Skull. Or Pallid Witch Flesh, actually. Pallid Witch Flesh, where are you? Where are you? Pallid Witch Flesh, Pallid Witch Flesh, where are you? Here I am. Ah, gotcha, you bastard. If only it was that easy, right? That's Wraithbone. No, I need Pallid Witch Flesh. That was... I might have to use Screaming Skull then. Unless it's behind me. Is it behind me? It's behind you. Oh. It was behind me, which means I probably didn't use it. Tell us about the new mug. Where is the bin juice mug? Intrigue. This isn't new. I've had this for years. This is it was a freebie with the Ultimate Graphic Novel Collection, which was a series from Hatchet, involving hardback covered copies of comic books from the early noughties onwards, and then they started covering all the original storylines, and it went on for years, absolutely years. I was sort of like in for a penny, in for a pound with it. Had to stop it eventually. Not just for financial reasons, but for the fact that I could literally fill the car up with copies of that collection, and I had so it made, firstly, a real pain in the ass for storage, and secondly, when it came to moving day, oh my god. Hype over, exactly, yeah, sorry. But it does say on it, on one side it says, thirsty work, rushing around being a superhero, and then on the other side it says, needed that, better get back to saving the universe. Perfectly naff, and that is right on my wavelength. There we go. Ah, that's perfect actually. Yeah, so there we go. I mixed a little bit of Pallid Witch flesh into the corn red, and it's made the perfect highlight for me. Bosh. Yeah, Bosh is what I say now because I'm cool. And I'm edgy. That's what all the cool kids say, isn't it? Bosh. Alright, blow my trumpet a little bit. Blow my own trumpet. Oh, thank you very much. I'm the dodecahedron of edginess. Hooray! There we go. How long have you been brewing that joke? Hey, looking better and better already. Quick-witted. Sharp as a carp. No, you're better sharp as a soggy sausage. There we go. So has there been any more Warhammer news I've been missing out on, or things calmed down yet? It always seems like there's a bit of drama going on. You know, so we're always talking about Warhammer, you know? Done. Easy. Sharp as a dodecahedron. Sure you are. Yeah, there was news. The news is Silver Templars are no longer loyalists. They actually feel for traitors. Nice try, mate. Nice try. I should have gone for Rakov flesh first, but I've gone straight with the Pallid Witch flesh instead on the, you know, because I'm mad, mate. I'm mad. There we go. Any on here? No, it's just on this one. Okay. Patchy is good. starting looking scratchy. Okay. While that dries, can think about, what is it? It's a leather. What do I do with the leather pouches? There was a little bit of a highlight. Okay. Yeah, nice try. In other news, Army's coming along for the meetup. Nice. Salute is Saturday. Yes, it is. That's definitely news you go avoid. I'm actually going to salute. So we're doing a car boot in the morning, and then the theory is we'll leave early enough from the car boot, and we will go from there. And we're doing the car boot in West London, so it's near the in-laws, so the kids will be there, and then we'll just go to the car boot first thing, like real early, finish it early instead of sticking around for like the scraps, because to be honest, we normally stick around and right until the end, and there's no real point. Like, you could be out of there a couple of hours earlier, wouldn't really make a dent, to be honest. So yeah, we were thinking do that, and then we don't have to empty the car or anything. We just rock up to the in-laws, grab the kids, and then hop on the train, and then that's it. Go down to East London at the XL. I haven't been to Salute before, so I don't know how big and busy it's going to be. But I can only imagine it's going to be quite busy. So yeah, we'll just roll with it. If you want the goodie bag at Salute, you need to get there when it opens. I got there an hour later last time, missed it. We're not too worried about that. It's more about the experience for the kids. And I'm hoping I bump into a few people. So but I mean, it's weather permitting anyway, so if the weather is trash, we won't be able to do the car boot sale anyway, and then we could just turn up earlier. Enjoy more of the day. I'm going to be honest, I am secretly hoping that the weather is trash. Just because I'd like to experience the full thing and not rush around for like 3 or 4 hours trying to see everything and see everyone. Oh, I forget that one's right there. Easy money. We're very big and busy, like a warehouse. Does sound like it'll be decent, yeah. Oh yeah, I was missing a helmet, wasn't I? Or a head, actually. And then I found the sisters. Alright. So, nothing too fancy, I guess. This one will do fine. Oh, come on, shuffle, shuffle. Not on the palette, you numpty. Alright, and then just need a little bit of sprue. Nice. And some super glue. Thanks for the luck, Rainbow. Hope you're well. I'll normally get there for opening. I have places I want to see marked on the show map. Get out about 1 or 2 to avoid the packed trains on the way home, because usually there's other exhibitions on and people registering for the marathon. So loads of people on the trains. This year it's a week early, so hopefully that means it'll be easier going. Yeah, maybe. Right. I won't bother priming it or anything. Okay, so what was I doing next? The gold. Yes, the gold needs a neat up. Little touch up. Ruddy hair. Ruddy hair. There we go. See a little teeny bit. Just adds a little pizzazz, you know. As long as you go real light with it, it's a little bit of silver over the gold. Does wonders for like adding a bit of natural reflection without you actually going too hard on it, you know. Man. here. Cool. So easy to do. There's toilets within the show hall, so your kids will be alright if they have to go. It's a big place to walk around. I mean, I've been to XL before. I actually went there for Comic-Con, so I know how big and busy it can be. It's just I've never been to Salute, you know, so I don't know. That's gonna be the new bit for me. But if you do see me there, don't be shy. Come say hello. Just make sure you introduce yourself by your real name and your online name. Because if you say, "Hi, I'm Billy Bob Joe," but I've never known you as anything other than, you know, your online name, I'm going to be like, "Oh, hi, yeah." You know? But I'm going to be like, I still don't know who you are. There we go. Right. You're done. Go for it, painting. How are you doing? What are you up to? How's your day been? Tell me all that wonderful stuff. I'm gonna call you awesome. Seem more like a Billy Bob than Kev. Hey, Bug, how you doing? Take your own drinks and snacks. Yeah. We'll have a bag full of stuff. Yeah, it's extortionate there, like it is at any venue these days. So what dragged you over to my stream, Bunker? Normally you're busy modding someone else. Yeah, not bad. I had my first freebie kickboxing sesh today. It's good fun. Proper threw me in like I knew what I was doing. Just because, you know, I've been watching the kids do it for a few months. So I guess they just thought, oh yeah, he'll be able to keep up. Have you ever tried doing shadow boxing on your first time? Like, it feels so weird. So I'm just trying to remember all the things that I've seen the kids learn. So, you know, I don't like too much of a pillock. Alright, that's that bit done. Scott, how you doing? Or should we refer to everyone as sausage? Maybe. White sausage. Void sausage, Kev sausage, alcohol sausage. That's just weird. Is it unsafe to watch your stream while I'm driving? You can have the noise in the background, but no chance that you won't fall asleep, I guess. But don't watch while you're driving. Alright, watch the road. Yes. Buttery, buttery goodness. That is buttered sausage. You know, buttery. Made some popcorn before I came on to the show, and we had to ditch our microwave because it was wrecked. But we had a bunch of microwave popcorn. And I was like, what are we gonna do? We don't have any. We don't have a microwave. I'm like, have you not ever like just cooked popcorn in a pan like the good old days? She looked at me young and convinced. I was like, just cut the bag open, empty it into the pan with some like hot butter in there, like melted hot butter, right? Whack the lid on. It's already got the flavouring on it, the kernels, because you know, it's like a dry paste essentially, because it's got like oil in it that's dry, and then when you heat it in the microwave it melts down, and that's how you get it. Whatever, you know how it works. So yeah, you just make sure that flavouring goes in with the kernels, sorry, in the pan. Whack the lid on, boil away until the popping like slows down. Job done. It was lovely. Oh, it was so buttery and lovely. Though that's a mighty dangerous sounding sausage. It is a very dangerous sounding sausage. Is it a bazooka made of sausage or a bazooka that fires sausage? They're both dangerous. I'm pretty sure I've seen someone fire a hot dog cannon somewhere. I just can't think where. Right, so how did I do the lenses? The lenses was red contrast. That's magenta. Not flesh terrors. There we are, blood angels. It's not a dream, dude. I'm pretty sure there's someone out there who's launched those things. It sounds so ridiculous, right? Oh, that was so neat. Couldn't do it again. Nah, faffed that one up. Actually, not so bad. There's the rows. Okay. Right. Chris Rose, how you doing? Hope you're well, man. Sausage cannons. Like story, definitely not currently Googling sausage cannons. Yeah, I'm sure. I'll have some more balloon dwarfs bits for you soon to remind me to give you them. Ah, man, you don't have to, man. It's too generous. You already were too generous with me before, so like, I wasn't expecting it, mate. We can identify each other with a sausage pins to our jackets or hats. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, all right. Did a bit of kickboxing earlier. First try. No, I'm joking. So yeah, I know I'm gonna feel it in my butt tomorrow, because it was all about the slightly crouched position. Jace is raiding it. How you doing, Jace? Let's go. Hello, everybody. Hello, raiders. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good stream. Hope Jace treated you well. Welcome to the Hobby Corner. My name's Kev. Tonight we're painting some Sisters of Battle. And yeah, we're just chatting nonsense. And I'm going to feel it in my butt tomorrow. Thanks, makeshift. That used to be Boy Captain Bazooka's job of quoting me. As soon as the raid loaded. Excellent. I was talking about my first kickboxing session. We're doing like the horse crouch. You know, you got to keep your knees bent even when you lift your legs, sort of thing. But yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. So yeah. Like while I was doing it as well, I could feel like my mental stability balancing out as well. It was quite nice. Muay Thai will get you in the glutes. Yeah, I bet. I thought I'd go easy on the quotes, Kev. I can't make the puns all the time. Ah, fair enough. It's all adding up. But yeah, thanks, mate. That's disgusting. Jeez. Behave yourself, mate. So, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, now I remember. Right. I'm going to need a little bit of grey. Yeah, that'll do. Celestial grey. Sort of matches the primer I used. And what I'm going to do now is, for the areas that I've spilled over that are in a colour that I can't just dump the black contrast over, I'm going to go over with this, like this metallic here. There's a big dollop of silver there. So what I'm going to do, go over with Celestial Grey, because that's what I primed the miniature with, essentially, was a grey. And then when I put that contrast black on it, it should match the bits around it, so it won't look too dissimilar. And then, yeah, everyone can rejoice. And there was much rejoicing. Hooray! Yep, just one boob painted in. Gina, how you doing? My Mini Marvels, how are you? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Hey, we've got a full house now. It's nice. It's nice. It's alright, isn't it? Welcome in to the fun house. Oh no. I just gave Void literally permission to reference Noel. Thanks for the hydrate, mate. You're doing crew. Nice. That's going to be fun to play against. I don't need to patch that. That's the back of the leg there. We've got a bit messy, so let's just... There we go. Yeah, if your crew eat enough of my Silver Templars, they'll start actually wanting to take care of their weapons and be like, oh, the Bon Marshal, where's my weapons? And then like literally start a crusade just to get their little staff back or something. It's silly, but it's fun silly, you know what I mean? Alright, that's okay. And let's have a look on the other side. I don't want to go. Sounds like a real wacky place. Oh no. It started already. Yeah, I think so. 5,000 points. Got your Belfast Giants season tickets today. Woo! I bet you feel like it's Christmas. So did you have to go on a waiting list for it, or were they just like one of those things that you had to really save up for? Because I know season tickets are not cheap for any sport, really, but the more well-known the sport is, the more painful those season tickets seem to be. Is everything a race? Oh no, you're still doing it. Really good. I'm in the process of recording a YouTube video of the Codex breakdown as well. Ooh, nice. I think we need to have a creative versus creative battle at the Gathering Cave. That'll be good. That'll be fun. And like we will have to wear our branded shirts or hoodies just so people know who we are. Makes you references here. I'm getting some exercise. Kick, punch time. Hey, nice. Only. Get out. Chris persuade Kev to stay overnight. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, obligations and all that. But, you know, I will be there nice and early, and I'll be bringing someone else with me as well. So, it'll be worth it. Why is it going all patchy? Don't be going patchy on me. I'm not putting it on thick enough, that's why. Oh, look at that, matches up perfectly. Hey? I'm a master at this. In this line of work, you've got to be good at touching up mistakes, you know? It's a whole lot of fun with prizes to be won. Oh no, it's in my head now. Thanks a lot for that. Feeding time, no worries. Thanks for the luck, I appreciate it. If mine's done in time, then hell yeah. I'll wear merch. Yeah! That's cheap compared to other teams. Is it a surprise? Is it? Yeah, it's bunker. Catch the pigeon, catch the pigeon. Oh my god. From Wednesday to Friday. Woo! Rich Funhouse Kev. You did it to yourself. I know I did. Brown Bear, how you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're well. World renowned, world famous Brown Bear. How you doing? You made it on the big stage now, man. Hopefully have an entry for KFC this month. Yay! Let's go. Who else is going to do this month's KFC? So for those who don't know, every month on the Discord we do a painting challenge. Okay, it's mostly for fun, but we do select a winner anyways, because at the end of the season we're going to get all of those winners to then face off for the chance to get some prizes, and one of the prizes will be a t-shirt saying, you know, champion of season 3 KFC. The rest are yet to be determined, but it's mostly just good fun. And this month it is paint anything you like that's not human, Stormcast, or Space Marine. And I've already had a few cheeky so-and-sos try and break the rules on it. I don't know why they would want to do that, but they tried it anyway. So, but yeah, this is a bit of fun, really. So what's on the painting table today? Sorry, Brown, but I didn't see that you snuck in on YouTube there as well. So I've got some Sisters of Battle. I finally got the painting mojo back to finish them off. So I'm not wasting that steam. Okay. No human, yeah. KFC entry is ready to come out of its cellophane either tonight or tomorrow. Nice! Switch to Twitch instead. Cool. The Bard! Oi oi! Savaloy, how you doing? Sliding in on the YouTubes. We are live broadcasting on Twitch and YouTube at the moment. So happy to have you on board. Hope you're well. Let us know what you're up to. All that lovely, lovely stuff. We can make it darker, why not? No one's gonna know. Alright. I didn't try breaking the rules, was just checking you'd thought things through thoroughly. I did think things through thoroughly, and then you were like, well, actually, what if I do this? And actually, what if I do that? And I was like, come on, dude. Only watch hot tubs on Twitch, dude. Oh, should I start painting from a hot tub then? If you buy the hot tub, I would do it. Though, to be honest, if you're going to buy a hot tub, I'd much rather you just buy me a nice, decent gaming PC so that I can live stream properly with all the bells and whistles and edit videos and you know, play games live. That'd be fun. Not actually asking anyone to do it, by the way. That'd be ridiculous. They are not cheap. And it's like pretty much 60 or 70% of what you're paying for the PC nowadays is just the graphics card. Like once upon a time it was the processor, but the processor part is not even that expensive in comparison to how much the graphics card sets you back now. It's ridiculous. That's what happens when a brand gets real confident and then it starts monopolizing. I used to be a big Nvidia fan, but with the way they've cornered the market, I'm just like, there's no decent competition anymore, which means they're free to price as poorly as they like. Mouse, how you doing? Hope you're well. Full tubs, nips to scratch diamonds. Then you start hot tub streaming. Why not? No, not a lukewarm tub either. Are you that afraid of my nips? Would it make you feel that uncomfortable? What if I wore a full bathing suit? Would that make you feel better? Do, 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 do. Oh, I think I've neatened that up. Cool. Job done with that. Thank you so much for the hydrate. A nice 16-hour day. Ouch. Hobby corner. You know what? I'll just dress up like a Japanese cartoon character and we'll just change it to the hentai corner. Have some fake tentacles coming out the hot tub. Oh dear. Making my own bubbles, yeah. Yeah. It's not. It's just a giant bucket with water in it. It's got no pump, but there are bubbles. In one bathing suit. Yeah, all in one bathing suit. Like an old and... yeah, exactly. After stream admin stuff, no worries, dude. I appreciate you being here, dude. Get an e-girl avatar made for you. Konnichiwa, kamasai. That's how it starts, isn't it? Was it red? Well, we had the green. Yeah, stalk flesh as the green, and then which one's got a red grenade? Red grenade. Do you have a red grenade? You do. It is Blood Angel red. Okay, cool. Mouse donated 100 for buff water. Oh my god. Got a couple tablets, you'll be fine. I'll get a couple of tablets, you'll be fine. Got next few issues of Stormbringer coming. Don't need a giant, but hey, it's a giant at half price. Mankini, yeah, big jiggly fake teeth. bird! You naughty. That man got him off. Wait, then got distracted. Dwarfs, lots of dwarfs. Oh man. I'm a dwarf and a dig a hole. I like dwarfs. They're a lot easier to paint, you know. It's mostly metallic, dry brush, and then just pick out a little bit of flesh and beard. Pick out the occasional shield. Job done sort of thing, innit? Still have my dwarfs from the good old days. Hydrate again. You keep giving me to drink, dude. I appreciate it though. My throat is a bit sore actually. At the moment, like whenever it gets to the evening time, it starts getting a bit sore. So 2 sips. Oh, I would not be sitting in bin juice. Selling it bottled. Yuck. Need a mango loco. Looking out for. Can't I have you go first? Oh, thanks. Kev is the first trap. I'm Scottish. Diggy diggy holy. Times 100 to a bit. I can't even read that. I don't want to insult an entire nation by trying to say that. Scottish though. Scotland. Scotland. Freedom. What was the phrase that was supposed to trip up the Scots? Something about purple. I'm sure someone in the chat would remember. Right. So yeah, look, I'm just putting orc flesh contrast over this grenade, which is already painted silver, and it's just instantly done. No need for highlights or anything. It's just done. Just purple. Kev, something alright. Don't know about thirst, but I've been trapped here for years now. Oh. Yeah, but I feel like now you've been here long enough to embrace the Stockholm Syndrome. So yeah, it's cool. It's all good. It's all dandy. Purple. It's not just purple. I know the Scots can see purple, but that sounds so patronising. I really like it, but it's like saying 11. 11. It's 11. 11. 11. Fucking live it right now. I can't say 11. Oh, that was it. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Purple burglar alarm. Purple Burglar alarm. I love it. Right, I made a spill. It's not wet enough. Can I use it? Oh, yay! Revitalize. No one will know. Look at that, covered up. No one would ever see it. Alright, quick little bit of scribbles. I'm doing slanted, italicized scribbles, you know. It looks more convincing. Alright, one. You're good. You're fine. You're fine. Cool. I think that's it then. Look at that. I actually finished something. Right, now that those are done, I will have to paint this face. So, Brown Bat, thank you for the hydrate. The R rolls, yeah. Right. Just, yeah, look, I'm painting it straight from the brush. Oh no. Oh no. How could he? That's not a primer, but it don't matter. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo. That's how we had to do it back in today. Back in today, we had to paint our primer on. No rat cans, no fancy airbrush, no fancy airbrush. There we go. The airbrush. We'd have to spend hours painting it onto model. That's done with love, by the way. You wanna know? Nobody will know. Yeah. Shame you don't have a redeem for a snack. Yeah. Oh, well, I'd be fatter. I'm not gonna say fat. I'd be fatter. You'd get me chunky. Oh, that sounds wrong. I'd get you so chunky. Seriously, it just sounds wrong. We don't want to see Kev's chunky corner. The hungry corner. That's what we'll call it. Good thing is this dries quick enough. Get a second coat on. While we wait for that though, for those who join us late, there you go. From a Gravis armor base from the Aggressors set, I converted myself. I had lots of spare bits left over from the Mechanica Scutari, so I made myself a Tech Marine in Gravis armor. And of course this was an axe from the Marauders, so I was like, I'll have that. And yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? You're the one who I didn't take it out of context. And of course here's the chaplain as well. So a long time ago, I don't know if you remember, I did use one of the Aggressors as a base to make a chapter master for my Silver Templars. And I will paint the bone details on that, obviously. But yeah, you remember this chap? It was fun. Used a couple of Stormcast bits and all that, right? And then yeah, I was recently inspired. I saw a few bits. I had this helmet sent out to me with a few awesome bits from Underhive Hero. He actually sent me like a whole sprue of these heavy intercessors, the heavy intercessor captain, and the brand new Terminators as well, which I printed out Silver Templar shoulder pad for. And yeah, I thought, what could I use this helmet for? And I ended up using it for a chaplain. So I was like, bang, that's a win, isn't it? Thanks, Bunky. I thought so too. You know what? It looked so different when I left it on Monday stream, because this was actually going across the front. This was more down here, and things didn't quite seem to fit right. But I had a little rejig with it this morning. I cut above the elbow, repositioned that and the wrist so that you could have it coming down here. I sculpted a little bit out of the shoulder joint there so it could be more of a natural pose coming outwards a bit more. And yeah, now he looks like he's ready for business. No idea what a Tech Marine in Gravis armor would look like stats wise. I wonder if they'll do a Terminator Tech Marine, a Terminator armored Tech Marine. If they did, perfect. You know, that would fit the description well enough, as a count has. Because I know they got a chaplain in Terminator armor, haven't they? What is underneath that mouse pad? There's little bits of sprues underneath the mouse pad, so I can't move the thing around properly. Yeah, look, there's the leftover arm from where I hacked the axe off. Whoosh. And like the handle for it is from the Stormcast. So that was a fun little experiment for sure. I should tell I'm proper proud of it. I can't wait to get some paint on it now. Right, so once that dries, we can start throwing some contrast onto it. Actually, is that still moist enough to use? Oh yeah, brought it back to life. Right. I'm actually going to cheat. What I'm going to do is do the highlights before I put the contrast on. Just to sort of give the contrast paint a little extra oomph when it lands. Packet cracking about 8 to 9 weeks out. 10 including this week. Oh, that's plenty of time. I painted the majority of my 1,000 points that I do have in like a couple of nights for the Idic Beer YouTuber tournament. So I could manage it, no problem. That'll do. Okay, so we need the Apothecary white, yep. Say that, but then do it a week before, basically. Well, you know, I've got to get stuff painted up and sold, you know. So that's got to be my focus. And then as I get time, I can then start looking at, you know, painting my own stuff. I mean, it was a naughty treat for me just to put that stuff together, but it helped. It helped me get my mojo back to finish these Sisters of Battle off, because I wasted too much time just thinking about doing it. Oh shit! There we go. Another hydrate. I'm gonna run out of juice now. Oh, I'm out. I am out of drink. I can't hydrate again. I'm out of drink, mate. Too sippy. Let me just get this contrast paint onto this head. And it will be alright, won't we? Use the Gilliman flesh. There we go. Sing mode. Oh my god. God damn it. Drink paint and... Oh, I'm not going to drink paint. What would you like me to sing then, mate? Married to Mississippi. Ah, there we go. There we go. Something water related. Something water related. Jeez. Rivers of Babylon. Jeez. Oh, what about I miss you, yeah, like the deserts miss the rain. I miss you, yeah, like the deserts miss the rain. Yeah, how about that one? Ferry across the Mersey. My heart will go on in Titanic. That mentions nothing about water. The tide is high, but I'm rolling on. The tide is high, but I'm rolling on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no. There you go. Is that enough? Raining blood. Raining blood. Through the lashes in the sky. Feeling 100. I will be raining blood. Aqua Barbecue. The band is what related. Jeez. Wow. Just, yeah, abuse it, man. You're having a field day with this, aren't you? Nothing lasts forever, even cold November rains. How about that one? Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I laughed when I was 17? Dock of the Bay from the Bard. Oh, that's a nice one. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. There you go. Right, there you got a medley there. All right, you're welcome. That's it. You got more than your points worth there. And I didn't have to worry about copyright. Yeah. Wow, that makes a change. I'm actually gonna quickly run off and grab a drink quickly, because the throat is a bit thirsty. So I'll pop the beer right back on. Enjoy the musics and stuff. Rumbo. And of course, this is for people on Twitch to enjoy. So if you're on Twitch, then your comments would turn you into an avatar that randomly battles on screen. How cool is that? Alright, I'm back. So cool. It's just the pod. Nice. I'm a froggy with a pitchfork. Yeah. Get wrecked. Oh, it's so close. No. Oh, that's not fair. That's mean. Right, let's see who gets it at the end. Out of these two. Oh no, I've stole it at the end there. There you go. I grabbed myself a can of candy cane sparkling winter edition drink, 0 sugar. It's actually quite nice. Tastes a little bit like cream soda. If you believe it. If you'd believe it. Alright. That's looking cool already. I need to use the black paint. Because I gotta paint around the bottom of that neck bit and then it'll fit in. This is the rubber suit. Winner, chicken dinner. A can of what? Candy cane. It's candy cane flavored drink. It blew my mind when I saw it as well. I was like, couldn't possibly be, but it is. Caleb, how you doing? Sneaking in there. Hope you're well. Only have brushes to lick. Aww. You know what? If you go on the Warhammer Facebook groups, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people who would have spare starter brushes from various magazine collections. And all you'd probably have to do is just pay postage. I do. And just a quick neaten up. Does this one need a neaten up? Yeah, just there. There we go. Another hydrate, thanks. I'm going to wee myself before the end of the show. Sounds intriguing but grim at the same time. If you ever drunk... oh look, there you go. Brown Bear's got you covered. Do well, just tired. Handouts heresy. I will buy my own brushes when the time comes. Screw that. Big Arts Craft Store, 4 for $1. Sorry, $4 for a set. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if you got like a range or hobbycraft or something like that near you, this paintbrush set, right, cost me a few quid, and it's got all the brushes I need. These points have lasted so much longer than the more expensive brands that I've used. It's ridiculous. So, and the synthetics, you don't have to worry about messing them up too much either. I'm actually going to need that paint because I'm going to start snapping these ladies off the bases. Well, these sticks anyway. Pop. Pop. Pepperoni. Oh, there we go. So satisfying. Huh? Now I just got to paint the bottom of the food. The bottom of the food. Pound Shop had some nice brushes this week in the new Arty Farty section. I'll tell you what, Poundland is they really have changed, haven't they? Thanks for the offer, man. I can't see your name, but I don't have Facebook. So it was Brown Bear Wargaming who offered it. If you have a look on screen, on the screen chat, it's right there in purple. Did he just say he bought them using Quidditch? No. You got a few sets from Hobbycraft and misplaced them. Sounds about right. I did that once. I do have some nice, and I got a nice set of brushes. These are like fancy looking dry brushes that Waylander sent out to me, which have been really good. I've used them sparingly because, you know, they are nice, but you know, I'm always worried when I get new brushes that I'm gonna mess them up, you know. So I sort of try and introduce the new brushes gradually into my painting cycle, so I could be a bit more delicate with them. But they gave me a really nice fancy case and everything, and I think they were like a really good set for like 20 quid on Amazon. If Waylander is still there, he could drop you a link. I think he's got an Amazon link that you can use. But they're like a more affordable version of the Artis Opus ones. Just break off that little extra bit of glue there. Right, there we go. So now I'll be able to glue them onto those stupid bases, this bloody annoying flight stand things, and away we go. One last thing though. Scenic bases for flappy sisters or flight stands. They come with flight stands, so it's a pain in the butt. The Army Painter's starter kit comes with a single brush, which is all I need. Joking, I'm gonna need a few. Yeah, you need one with like that's quite chunky for your shades and washes and that, because it can hold a lot more moisture, and then you want some really nice pointed ones. Doesn't matter how thick the rest of the brush is, if it's got a really good point and you can practice your brush control, and remember, hold it lower like it's a pen. Yeah, because with a pen you can write very neatly with a pen, right? So in theory you should be able to transfer that skill over and just adjust to the fact that instead of with a pen where it's rigid, a brush will flex slightly. And if you could do that, then you'll have a lot more control over your painting and you'll be a lot neater and more consistent. I'm terrible for it. I'll give this advice and I won't follow it myself, but the theory is there, right? It's like colouring in, essentially. Oh, he sent some pics on Facebook. Oi, oi. iPay has kind of disappointed me. The new starter kit doesn't have a free little mini like the old starter kit had. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a long time ago that they did that. They sent me out the paintbrush set, and yeah, it didn't come with anything in it. On Facebook, yeah. Have to open up Messenger. Swap to the hobby corner. So, did you send it on the hobby corner thing? Ah, you did. Holy moly! You mind if I show these off on cam? That answered the question. If you can hold it close to the tip, winner. Exactly. Winner. Alright, cool. So, there you go. He's got these chaps going on. And then it's got these cool looking minis. They're different, aren't they? A little bit cartoonish, in fact. Where are these ones from? And a whole load of dwarves. Crikey. Some more bits and bobs. You've been printing, ain't ya? You naughty boy. I'm a dwarf and I do dig a hole. Oh, it's what's his name? Gizmo. D&D cartoon mini. Nice. Oh, it's the Green Knight. Gotta get more focus on it, man, so we can enjoy it more. Yeah, like you focused on the background, not on the mini. But still, I like the color choices there. That looks cool. They're coming along nicely, aren't they? I'm a dwarf and I dig a hole, diggy diggy hole. Is that minecart tracks there that I see, or is that No, that looks like tracks to me. That's a lot of dwarves you're working through. Got some Slayers. There we go. That's cool. I like the pinstripe trousers you've done on them as well. The old white and blue pinstripe. That is a good nod to a classic design. Bosh. Let's move that over there. Just gently clip that off. And then, where is you? There is you. Let's pop your... You got one miniature painted. I mean, that's the start of your journey, isn't it? There we go. That was perfect for it. I know what I've missed out on now. Okay. Where is it? A thematic blue. I don't have another blue up there, do I? Highland Mini stuff. Ah, okay. Yeah, it looks very good. Out of here. Right. Now people say use a separate brush for contrast. That is true if you're using it for long. If you are just using it briefly and you rinse it off very quickly. Oof. I said oof. Yeah, rinse it oof quickly. Maybe I should paint that white first actually. Never mind, but I'm definitely going to paint it over this bit. Power engaged. There we go. That works much better on the blade than it does on the sword, on the gun. So, this is not good. How you doing? Coming in with a wah. Hope you're well, mate. I did the free painting lesson at my local Warhammer shop, so I've got to paint and keep an Infernus Marine. Way! That's one step in the right direction. They got Goblin Tribes coming. Wolf Riders with second vibe. Very nice. The Orcs are gonna crumps the Nuns for the wah. I bet. Kiss my hammer. Love it. Plasma coil. That's the one. Where'd you get cotton candy beverage? Oh, from Tesco's actually. It was like, you know, like they sometimes have like reduced stock if they're just clearing whatever's left over. I don't know if they still have it. But this isn't cotton candy, this is candy cane. Sparkling winter edition drink, 0 sugar. There you go. Brown breath saying. Yeah, you knew what you meant. We didn't know what you meant. Right, let's get back to that white paint. I was so sure I was finished. But then like I just realised I missed a detail. Blooming typical. Yes, you can make it if we try. Keep on trying. I believe in you. Keep trying. You got it. Trying. No way, did I miss? Oh man, I've missed it more than I thought. Look, I even missed the fleur de lis on this side. Make it if we try. Make it if we try. Excited for the new Orc Battle Force box. Hope to pre-order it Saturday. It's never too deep. Aye aye. Say fleur de lis again. Fleur de lis. Fleur de lis or fleur de lis? I believe it's fleur de lis because normally they add an E or an S at the end of a word if they want you to pronounce that last letter. So, you know. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Only another 800 points to sing mode. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, that'll do. Not wrong, just the sing-song way you say it made me giggle. Alright. I was right. Hey, it happens, see? Fleur de lis, fleur de lis. Every bloody where you see. Alright, let's check back with the Aphematic blue. Alright, and it should look decent as long as I don't put too much. And I'm you know, it's all based on whether or not that white paint underneath dried quick enough. I think it dried. Right. Draw it away towards the end because of course you're drawing it away from the source. So you have it darker at the front end, lighter at the back end. There we go. And once that dries, I could put a little bit of white back in there. Or I could just leave it alone. I think I'll leave it alone. Looks fine enough as it is. It's going to focus. It's good enough, isn't it? good enough. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. It's good enough for two. That's why I wanna sing. Right, there we go. Finally done. See some nice Exodite Elder proxy, $70 for them though. And GW hopefully doing new Elder, not sure. And there's still Ram Cavalry to get for dwarfs and airship cannons. Damn it, I'm addicted. Sounds like you are. Need more shields, maybe a bigger shed too. Yeah, probably. Definitely need a bigger shed. Just think of what it would be like if there were space dwarfs in 40k. You mean the Votan, the Leagues of Votan, right? I'm in the mood to start a new army, but can't decide what to go for. Getting bored of painting green. Oh no. I'll paint it for you. Then you know I'll do a painting service. And I also do a printing service as well. DM me for more information. Well, just try something small like a Warcry unit, kill a team, Blood Bowl, just to know off. Yeah, do that. Definitely do that. Craft World Elder. They could be blue, yellow, and white, or they could be red and black, or they can be bright green. I think those are the main Eldari factions, aren't they? That's Photan. Necron's got boxes of them if you want new army. True. What's a Votan? So it's basically the reimagining of the squats, which were like a spoofy sci-fi fantasy version of dwarves. You know, they had bikers, like that looked like bikers. They had, you know, your regular drillers and stuff like that. But they got rid of, and you know, some 30 years later, pretty much, they brought them back, but they look completely different. There's some hints to what they were once upon a time, but it is a reimagined faction, and they're called Leagues of Photan, and they are your space dwarfs. So there you go. Oh, Samhai. Oh, thanks for the link, Void. So, same hand are cool. Lotic blue and yellow looks good. Definitely not doing Smurfs or Stormcast. Howling Griffin, Gina. I mean, it's whatever takes your fancy, isn't it? Because I love me some spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah. Necrons is a good starting army. You can make them as easy painted or as difficultly painted as you want. Most people will just spray them, dunk them in a shade, dry brush, and then just pick out the green bits, sort of thing. You know, you don't really have to go more complicated than that. Maybe the odd bit of gold detail. But yeah, I mean, you can knock out an army of Necrons relatively quick. Votan's new squad, Space Dwarfs, Dwarf Hell Angels, and Egg Bots, basically. I want to get the Satan Shard, but I don't like their faces. Just change the faces then. Swap the heads around even, you know. But yeah, it wouldn't take much for you to do something different with the face. You can add things to it, you can take bits away. It's up to you, innit? If you want, you could just replace one of the heads with a scarab. Just a single scarab. Why not? Think about getting Nightbringer. I'll use some green stuff and make it. I actually did that, I actually did that with my Nightbringer back in the day when it was still metal. I put green stuff over the eyes and smoothed it out, so it was just the mouth going with the hood and a smooth face, just to make it look more creepy. It's a good way to do it. Or better still, choose your own craft world. Choose a pagan festival, fuck up the spelling of it, and voila. There you go. How about Nids? I don't know if Gina wants to paint a horde army. Smooth face, more like smooth brain. Thank you. Stole my idea second time. Get off, mate. I did that 20 years ago. You can't say I stole your idea if I did it 20 years ago. Nah. It's not an original idea. But I know how it feels though, because I did the Necron Lord. He was in metal. He had like you know, like these long claws on one hand like that, and he was holding a staff like that, and he was like in a pose like that, right? And I thought, you know what would be a really good conversion is if you know, change his hand round like that, so he looks like he's saying rise, and I'll stick him on a couple of scarabs, so he's floating off the base. And back then the scarabs had like very small little flight stands, you know, it's just a plastic bit really, but they stood up a lot higher than the new ones do, and they were individual. You had you put basically, you're supposed to put 5 on the base, but everyone put 4 because the profile was for 4 hits and 4 wounds, and then you ended up with spare scarabs that you can make another base for. You know, standard practice back then. But I had 2 spare scarabs, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna pin his feet into the top of these scarabs, so it looks like he's surfing, or he's been risen up by these scarabs, right? And he's going rise like that with his staff. And then I put a 3rd scarab in front of him with a green stuffed ball painted like a resurrection orb. Bang it. Actually, you know what? Give me a second. I could actually get it. Right, well, first of all, here's the proof that I did that to the Nightbringer. As you see, it's fallen apart, as all good metal miniatures did back in the day. There you go. See, smoothed out the eyes, so it's just creepy. I was dead proud of that when I was a teenager. Slaves to Darkness Chaos Army would be awesome. Got eBay shop. I haven't got anything listed. It's more you come to me with an idea. I see if I got the file. If not, I can get the files, and then we can sort it out like that. So yeah, as I was saying, I did this idea, right? And then about a year later, you see, like I raised him up a bit higher with some paper clips. And then about a year later, there was another person who had a similar idea in the White Dwarf, and I was like, ah, balls. But hey, arguably, I think I was a better painter when I was a teenager, just because I had more time to practice. But yeah, that was it. And then like I would deploy him with like a big, endless unit of scarabs around him. Steampunk, fantasy, Star Wars, something like that. I mean, yeah, I could do that. I said, throw me a DM if you found the files already. Let me know. We can sort something out. Because it's you know, just really starting it off. So Nightbringer fight. Nightbringer. Fighter of the Daybringer. I love it. Missed out the R's. Yeah. MMA Moldy Milk Association. Yeah, definitely. I really should have that in the cabinet, actually. And by the way, the profile was actually for 3 wounds and 3 attacks. So you were supposed to put 4 on the base, and now everyone put 3 instead. And I actually took liberties, and I only put 2 on one base, just so I had a extra spare. But look, I did all sorts of fun stuff with the Necrons, like, you know, oh no, he's damaged. But he'll get rezzed up, you know. This one, the resurrection protocols went a bit wrong, and he ended up with the wrong weapon. Yeah. This one's one of my favorite oldies. 2 bits of paper clip. I had to. That's some dodgy sculpting of a handle there. But yeah, it's just, yeah. Let's go. We wanted to show these off for a while, actually. But each one looked slightly different. Each one has got a slightly different pose because they were a lot more posable. And yeah. See, look, there's one with a missing head. Just, you know, why not? I think there was one which was just literally legs. Oh yeah, look, I never got round to finishing painting it. Look. Just a little bit of paper clip and a little bit of the wiring from the guts. Focus, man, focus. Yeah, there's the legs. There's the legs. That's it. That was literally going to be a count as It was just legs. So yeah, no, good fond memories there. Oh, I never finished painting this one either, actually. This one was just a fun little conversion of one of the tomb spiders before they got the revamp, before the last revamp. And yeah, I had one of these spare, and I thought, well, I want it to have claws because the claws look cool. That's pinned in, that's why I could still rotate it. But I wanted it to still have a gun on top, so I made a little turret and like used string and a bit of green stuff that's snapped a bit. Just odd bits. I made it into a little gun on the top. Yay! Welcome back, Scott. Look, there's one that's been like dismantled, so it's just base decoration. Look, like I said, I took the liberties. When I had a bit extra going on the base, I only put 2. Well, you can. The great thing is you can watch the show back, mate. But we did lots of stuff. And this was my very first attempt at non-metallic metal. I did it for the shop painting competition. So 17-year-old me barely knew what I was doing, really. But what I did do was, look, you see, I don't know if you can see properly, like in that hole in the arm, I didn't just paint it like a glowy green. I put a bit of static grass in there so it looks like sparks, and I think you can see a little bit is left on the leg there. Can we get, come on, focus in it. But yeah, green static grass for sparks was a genius idea. Don't know if you can really see it on the camera. There you go, you can see a little bit just there, a little bit left. Well, this wasn't painted 30 years ago. This was painted 20 years ago. Right? Again, lots of practice when you're younger because you got all that extra time. Otherwise, you know. There we go. But my piece de la resistance, right? Have a look at this, right? I was dead proud of it because this was my first and only ever tank I had for years. Like, it was the first tank I ever had, and I never got another tank for years after. Thanks for the hydrate. There's the monolith. Hey. And like that's come off. But see, I did like all the glowy effect on it as well. I didn't just keep it as like a shiny green gem. I did all the shiny effects on it. this never stayed where it was supposed to bloody stay. It was always bloody annoying. Like what I did was I stuck foil behind the portal and then painted a little bit over just to give it a little extra shine. And the stairs still work. You can still rotate the turrets. Hey, it's alright, isn't it? Like, I was buzzing when I got that. So, but it was a bit of a nightmare to glue together because it kept wanting to come apart. Like the plastic was quite warped. And looking at it now, I had to seal up some of the gaps with some PVA. And you can see that PVA sort of aged a bit and it's coming away right there. It's actually discolored and, but hey, it still stands, right? Well, let's see the inside glowy effect as well. It's just a shame it doesn't stay together anymore. Yeah. That's a lot of plastic, right? That would cost hundreds of pounds if released today. Well, they got a newer version of this, which is actually bigger than this one. So, you know. Always thought the monolith was very Zardos floating head. It is a bit, isn't it? You mean Zardon? I saw one of those in a charity shop a few months ago for £10 and didn't get it. Had nightmares and went back the next day and it was gone. No, dude. Any files? What? Have you ever been excited to get into Warhammer then just completely forgot how much it costs? It happened to me and oh boy. It costs as much as you want it to cost, really. It just depends how you want to go about playing, or if you just want to enjoy it with like projects, you know, just to build and paint and stuff like that. But yeah, it can cost as much or as less as you want, really. 3D prints and hatchet mags, way better proxies out there. Yeah, I mean, you can pick up the occasional magazine from Hachette. They still have some left in stock for, say, like the Imperium magazine if you're interested in 40k, or the Stormbringer one for Age Sigma. And yeah, like you'll get a lot of the kits a lot cheaper as well. It also says Warhammer for a bit less than GW official site. We actually got an affiliate link for Element Games and Wayland Games, and they both do like big discounts on stuff as well, so it's well worth having a look at that. And when you make a purchase there, it helps us out too. Probably on eBay now for 150. Might be. There'll be collectors out there. I actually remember, right? I think it was 5th edition 40k, maybe 6th edition 40k, when they did a big revamp of Apocalypse. You know, like the massive games of 40k with all the big war machines, right, and endless troops. And they were selling these big box sets with like tons of Lehman Russes in, or for the Necrons, you could get 3 monoliths in it, and it made a phalanx. And its special ability was that while they were in formation, they had like a protective shield between them. So all your troops within that triangle of monoliths got a cover save, and it was at a bargain price. It was basically like buy one, get 2 for like a third of the price sort of thing. It was crazy. And I regret not getting that. But then what would I do with 3 monoliths, you know? think you only ever needed one. And then, like, what, it must have been about 6 or 7 years later, the Necrons got their first revamp. Not, it wasn't their first revamp. It was like their second revamp, really. But it was when a lot of things moved over to plastic. So that's when you got plastic Immortals, and they introduced death marks. They replaced the Immortals with the Praetor Guard things and all that sort of thing. Running games, commands, not working on YouTube. I just used the Element Games one then. Well, I got the link on Linktree, so if you pop the Linktree link on there, then that will help. Cheers, man. Combat Patrol Mag next. Yes, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. It looks good. Hopefully they don't change much on it. Great way to get started, because if you're a casual collector and you're not just buying up the whole collection, it's like three or four magazines in, and you'll have pretty much a Combat Patrol, essentially. So big discounts, essentially. But where was I? Yeah, that was when you got a lot of not some Finecast stuff as well. That was when they were pushing Finecast, and that was a bit of a iffy moment for Games Workshop, that Finecast stuff. But anyway, I digress. I think I'm going to leave it there now. My throat is starting to hurt a bit more now. I talk so much these days, and my body just can't keep up with it. It's weird. Yeah, I'm trying to increase when I do the live streams, and at the same time, every other night I'm doing live streams with the wife on Whatnot, which is like like a bidding website. It's a lot like Twitch or YouTube Live, but you show products off and stuff like that, and then people bid for it. So it's kind of like a crossover between Twitch and eBay, essentially, and it's all in real time. So yeah, if you are going to do the subscription to the magazine, just go with the premium. You might as well, because the extras that you get in those premium kits far outweighs how much extra you're paying. And yeah, in the total amount that you save from just the basic collection to how much you save on getting the premium edition with it, you don't just save more in real money wise, but percentage wise it jumps up a little bit more. So you didn't miss anything, you're all right. Just a heads up for anyone interested, Nick Beer did a bat rep with Dread War Gaming, and it's up for viewing now. Sweet. Well, there we go, we know what to do. Sounds like QVC shopping channel, kind of, but like you can change the bidding time for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds, something like that. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for being here. I appreciate all of you. You're all awesome. Once again, I will be here Friday. Actually, might not. It depends. Like I said, depends on the weather forecast, right? Because if I am doing a car boot and I do end up going live, it'll be a short live. I need my beauty sleep, Look at those bags under my eyes. Terrible. So yeah, you have a good evening. On Twitch, I'm gonna throw us into a raid, so basically get to jump into someone else's show. We'll hit Rainbow Wrangler, and we cannot forget our little polka. There we go. So there we go. Once again, thank you so much. Use the Linktree link. It's got all the affiliates. Join our Discord. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Comment on YouTube, on Twitch. I appreciate your follows, and all that sort of stuff. You're awesome. And yeah, use those links if you want to make a purchase. It helps me out. It's no extra cost to you. You actually make some savings. So it's win-win. And yeah. Wow to you all. Big loves to you. Stay safe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. And let's not forget to praise the wonderful mods in the chat as well. Big loves to your sausages.